Hey, it's Christine Roy's Dane is climbing on chairs. So if I look distracted, I am. Um, Today is Wednesday, second day of January 2019. I actually was gonna go live yesterday and completely forgot. I literally didn't think about it until like hours later, and I was like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. So I was slipping yesterday. Hey Jay, how are you doing? Yes, definitely caught me slipping yesterday because I just forgot. But you know what? I did get a lot of stuff done. So the day was not lost. It was still productive. Hi, Carl. Hi, Devon. Hi, Jay. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hi, Audra. Where's my cell phone? You guys, I don't think I mentioned this, but my dear husband got me, one of my many gifts was the new iPhone. Because he was just saying I use my phone so much. And since I think I'm a photographer, I'm an iPhone photographer. So I am still getting used to not having a button. Like there's no buttons on this phone. So it's still a little weird to me. So hold on one quick second, because you guys know what I got to do. I got to share this with my groups. Come on, where am I? So anyhow, oh, Carl. All right. Thank you for already sharing it. Carl is on it. And Audra, thank you guys so much. He is a great man, Jay. Honestly, I think my husband's amazing. Everyone has their own opinions on different people. I think he's amazing. He's like super, super supportive. So I'm grateful every day. I know sometimes people are like, can you really be happy every day? I can have moments of positivity, but every day I'm thankful for my husband. Every day I just enjoy his company and everything else. Look at these cute little pencils. I don't even know where Dane found these. Look at these little colored pencils. Thank you, Dane. Here's some paper. I'm trying to work. So anyhow, all right, I've shared this. So today, already got it shared down. You do, Carl. I'm so glad you figured out the share button. Carl reached out to me and was like, how do I share stuff? But that's what we're here for, right? To teach each other. So anyway, still got my mic. See that? Got my mic set up. Today, wanted to talk about, and it's kind of funny, the topic. Either you run the day. This is a quote from Jim Rohn. Either you run the day or the day runs you. That is what today is my focus. And Carl said, how do you spell that? Positivity? I'll write it later, Jay. Positivity. And Carl said, happiness is a choice, just like push-ups. Yes. And I can actually do quite a few push-ups. I am the daughter of a retired veteran. And he used to think we were in the Army. So growing up, punishments for us was physical activity. Punishment was push-ups, staying in the push-up position until my dad got tired. So yeah, I think he was a little off, but I have great arms because of that. I have great definition in my shoulders and my arms. So anyhow, the reason why the idea in that quote that Jim Rohn said, either you run the day or the day runs you, I think because it's so true. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, and let me know if this has been you, where when you sort of just wake up and you don't have your day planned out, you're not focused, especially if you're an entrepreneur. If you're going to work every day, pretty much you know what you need to get done. You kind of have that down pat. But when you are an entrepreneur or a marketer, you're working for yourself, it is so vital that you plan out your day. And oftentimes I say plan out your day the night before. But it's vital that we do that because it allows you to not just let the day get past you. And that's what I was going to say. I know I'm not the only one. This probably more so happens on the weekends. And thank you guys for sharing. But on the weekends where you'll get up, you'll have breakfast, you watch a show, maybe you blink, and next thing you know, it's 4 p.m. or 1 p.m. You're like, where the heck did the day go? And I truly believe it's because, well, of course, time flies when you're having fun. But oftentimes, if you don't have a day planned, sometimes we can just get lost in a lot of idle stuff. But when you take the time to plan the day, you in turn run the day. And I think especially when, like I said, when you are working for yourself, when you're at home, when you're at yourself, when you have kids at home, Carl, I know you can relate to this. Things can just happen. You could be planning on getting something done, or you're going to write a blog post, and next thing you know, you've changed 3 diapers, you've done a load of laundry, you've watched a show on TV or whatever, and you didn't actually get what you wanted to get done. And so that's why I wanted to just give today 3 tips to help you be productive. So 3 tips on productivity that can help you when you can't figure out how to juggle your time. Number one is write it out. And I say write it out. Here's mine, because y'all know I write. I got my brand new planner. Y'all know I got this one. What's today? Wednesday? Y'all, look at me. Well, I at least wrote down. I started to write here for my first week, my content for every day. I'm a Pisces. I'm sensitive about my shit. I'm a little bit emotional. I like to go with the flow. Planning isn't something that I'm really big on, but I also feel like, just how Carl said, you choose your happiness, you choose what you're going to do, right? And so I think the power of writing stuff out is, if you're like me, when you write it out, especially if you give yourself a checklist, when you write something out and you check it off because you did it, it almost like is a boost to your energy and your esteem. You feel better because you set out to do something and you did it. I think as humans, we all thrive off of accomplishing or getting something done. Carl said, the next thing you know, your kid pours your coffee all over the floor. I believe it. Because Dane had grits this morning, and I guess he didn't want the last spoonful of grits, and he literally threw that on the floor, which I think is just rude. Toddlers are rude. No matter how many times we work on manners and please and thank you and don't throw your bowl across the room, we're still working on it. But anyhow, write it out because it allows you to see. And if you guys have watched me, you know I very often say, write it out. Whatever it is, goals, plans, everything, write it out, because there is something that happens when you take something out of your head and put it down on paper and you can see it, whether it's a problem, whether it's a task, it becomes a little bit more doable because it takes the bigness out of it and lets you see it's just a task. For everything we're always trying to accomplish, it's just small actions, baby steps to accomplish that one thing. So writing it out lets you be very clear on what you need to do. Number two is have a DMO, or a daily method of operations. And I actually was working on one of my tasks for today was repurposing or refacing my content. And I did that this morning. So I got to go back in my get shit done group and say done, because I wrote that in the group this morning. And I said, write down what you need to, at least one thing you can do for your business. And then come back once you've done it and write done. So I actually, in this group, one of my Facebook challenge groups I had a while back, or last month, Happy New Year, Dawn, and hi, Mike and Andrea. One of the things I had was I helped people with making a daily method of operations. And so I had a graphic for that. So I repurposed it so that it doesn't just meet the look of the group that I had, but it's more in my brand image. So I'm actually going to share that probably after I get off live today. I'll share that. So stay tuned. If you're not following me or you're not my friend, hi, Kayla. If you're not my friend on Facebook, send me a friend request. Or if you're not following me, follow me, because I am going to post it, and I'm going to post it on my business page. But have a daily method of operation. That's essentially you having almost a schedule for yourself. And I always tell people, put in things that absolutely have to get done. But like I said, this is really for my marketers, my entrepreneurs, and people who don't have a schedule. But even if you go to work every day, if you're running a business on the side, you still need to have a daily method of operations. That includes you sliding in some of those marketing and promotion things you need to do to grow your business. But having a daily method of operations is schedule, something that allows you to stay on track so that you're getting shit done every day. And then number three is use your phone. And you can use your phone in many ways. The reason why I say use your phone is because we pretty much all have our phone on us, near us, within arm's reach at all times. That's just how we are today. My mother never has her phone near her. She's not of that generation. Most of us, we always have our phones near us, close by. It is helpful. Thanks. You're welcome, Antoinette. But when I say use your phone, yes, you can use your phone to get work done, but you can also use your phone for things like timers and setting alarms. I set a lot of alarms. I set even alarms that remind me to stop and just take 2 minutes to be thankful. I set it in the middle of the day. And I really do that because everyone's different. But for me, sometimes you can get so caught up in the day, caught up in going through the motions of things, caught up in doing, speaking to people, writing, whatever it is, chasing after 2-year-old, drop-offs, pickups at school, that sometimes we forget to just stop and feel. And having an attitude of gratitude is a hashtag I use a lot, but it's because I live it. I live having an attitude of gratitude. So I even have like I said, reminders or alarms in my phone that just remind me to stop sometimes and have a moment of gratitude. So for me stopping and having my moment of gratitude is just saying thanks for the things that come to mind that I'm thankful for. And pretty much every day I'm thankful for the fact that I even get to be able to be at home. For all the things that frustrate me, I'm thankful that those are my frustrations. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the fact that I have some sort of creativity. I'm thankful for the fact that when I hit my live button on Facebook, people show up. It's funny because you know how Facebook gives you your memories from the year before. So, well, actually, I'm coming up on a few anniversaries, but I'm at the anniversary of being in business for myself for a year. That is now here. I'm coming up on my 5th year of having left Georgia and moved to New York. When I moved to New York, I left Georgia on a Saturday afternoon, and I arrived in New York Sunday morning at like 3 a.m. I drove through a snowstorm, and I was at my new job first day of work that next day on Monday. Right. So that's big because it's 5 years that I walked away from a job. I was doing the marketing for Whole Foods, great job. I was literally surrounded by good food every day. Who leaves being surrounded by good food? But I had an office, so I wasn't like on the floor, but I left the job of doing marketing for Whole Foods, which is a great company. I didn't have a home, but I was in an apartment in Buckhead, loved it. I was within walking distance to my daughter's school, my mom's job, my job. So I left so much. My apartment was furnished the way I loved it. I left so much because I wanted different, right? And in 5 years, so much has happened, right? Had baby, had more kids, married, new career. But and thank you for the happy anniversary, Carl. But so I sometimes will just take the time to stop and think, like, I'm thankful for the courage. I had the courage to fail, and luckily I didn't fail. I mean, I failed in some ways, but ultimately so many things that I put on my vision boards from years before, and I actually have my vision board. This is the one we did. You guys know I do vision board tradition. So this is mine. If y'all can see, it's actually on a canvas because we're going to put ours up on our wall. So our vision boards are artwork this year. But just being thankful for the courage to do something different and to fail forward, right? Failing forward, and ultimately I feel like succeeding. But set reminders. Did you remember to send out that email? Did you remember to write that email? Sometimes just setting timers, because I might have certain times that, I'm going to go back and reach out to the people that I've been in communication with. Because a lot of times you're getting a lot of message requests and you're sending messages and you're meeting people. I do have a CRM, but just making sure that I'm on top of that. So utilizing your phone for good, not just to scroll through social media and see what everyone else is doing. Sorry, my boob is itching. Not just to scroll through social media, but to use your timers, use the things that are on your phone to help you be productive. So I feel like I said a whole bunch of stuff just to say 3 simple things, but write it out every day, and do it the night before if you can. Write out what you need to get done. Set up a daily method of operations. It doesn't have to be the same thing every day. You can have it for Monday through Thursday or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but have a daily method of operations and stick to it. Get so used to doing it that it becomes easy. And then use your phone. Use the things that you already have. Use those as tools. Set reminders, set alarms, set timers, but use your phone for good. And if you guys need, like I said, the daily method of operations, I'm going to post it here, or you can always, I put the link to my bot, the Christine Co-Ruiz. I think I'll put it right back in the comments. To my bot, just put it, oh shit, what did I do? I think I just did something wrong. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I think I just put it in there now. Stop it. I'm not yelling at y'all. My computer's acting stupid. I don't know. Anyway, I think I just put it in there. If you need a daily method of operations, like I'm going to put what I created, but if you need some more insight or help, send me a message. And then tonight at 9 p.m., you guys know I use a marketing platform. I put a link to register 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Brian, so it's not my webinar, but Brian, who's made way more money, he's made multiple millions, is going to share a 5-step vision strategy tonight, 9 p.m. It's totally free. It does not cost you anything. It will, if you register, you will be on my email list, but the webinar is free. So if you're interested in that, something you're looking for and need some insight and some direction, maybe I'm not your person, maybe Brian is, but I'm definitely happy to invite you to the webinar tonight, 9 p.m. So going back and closing with that quote, either run your day or the day runs you. Do not let the day run you. And if any of y'all watch Players Club, what they say, make that money, don't let that money make you. Very same thing. Let's control what we can control. Let's at least try to set plans and be intentional in how we operate on a daily basis. So I hope this is helpful. Hit the like button if you liked it, hit the share button. Neither one of those things will cause your phone or computer to blow up. It's just a nice way of showing love because, like I said, everything isn't for everyone, but sharing it might get it in front of the person who needs to see it or hear it. So we're in 2019. I'm hyped. I'm about to start that. I was sharing that course that my mentor is doing. It starts next Monday. I'm hyped because I'm about to do even more. Like I got a lot of shit done in 2018. 2019, I'm like, I'm running it because I'm not going to let it run me. So I hope this is helpful. See you guys tomorrow at 12:30 and Happy New Year, Dawn. Oh, someone else said something. See you guys tomorrow. I'm trying not to get distracted and I will see you guys tomorrow at 12:30. Bye.